Welcome to the Dawn of War tutorial. By listening to me and reading
the line! In the name of the Emperor, you will not falter! We can't hold! Run for your lives! Cowards! You will fight, or you will die!
I am Captain Gabriel Angelos of the Blood Raven's 3rd Company. Status.
My lord, forgive me. We have done all we can to stop the orcs, but we have failed. My men's lives are yours.
You stood your ground in the face of the Emperor's foes. You've done your duty. If your men have failed you, I will leave their judgment in your hands.
Thank you, my lord.
I am not here for your thanks. This port must be held if we are to maintain troops and supply lines to the planet's surface. That is why we are here. Now, what of the wounded and the civilians?
Stranded. We have few ships.
Then you shall have more. All Blood Raven flights execute Protocol 23 and initiate civilian evacuation. We will dispatch the ground forces.
Yes, my lord.
Ground forces, my lord. But the orcs have retreated.
You must know your enemy to defeat them, Colonel. Orcs only retreat to regroup. They will keep coming until you or they are dead. Brothers, let us destroy this alien filth! What a glorious day for a battle!
Maintain attack formation. Take and hold. Heresy grows from idleness.
We must start capturing strategic points. These 3 closest strategic points will do for now. Let us capture them first, and then move on to the others. Splendid. The stronghold is complete. We must now set about establishing a proper frontline base.
Instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
The first thing we need is the chapel barracks. That will allow us to call down more Space Marine squads.
Take and hold.
Here to serve.
Under fire. Faith is our
He
shield.
who stands with me shall be my
What's your
brother.
order? Orders received. For the Emperor! Charge!
Yes, Lord.
Excellent. The chapel barracks is finished. Now you can build some more Space Marine squads.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Yes, my lord.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. If we are to defeat these orcs, we will need to call in some special weapons. We must build an armory to get access to them. Well done! We have captured several strategic points. Capturing strategic points and building listening posts on them earns us more requisition resource, which we can use when we build squads and equipment.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Excellent. The armory is operational. The Space Marine squads can now upgrade their
Marine
standard
squad
bolters to
deployed.
flamers and heavy bolters.
What is your order? Onward to glory!
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord.
We must not forget our power needs. Building a plasma generator will supply us with the power we need to keep our force going.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Praise the Emperor.
Orders received. Cleanse, purge, kill!
Excellent. The point is now protected
Yes, my
from an
lord.
orc retaliation. We should continue to build listening posts on all our captured points. It is time to hunt down the source of these orcs. The Emperor protects. They must have a base somewhere within the walls of this Imperial facility. But where? Look! An orc camp. And look there! A break in the spaceport's defensive wall.
Here
They
to
must have
serve.
blasted their way in. We must destroy this orc camp and any others these foul creatures may have constructed. Plasma generators will continue to produce power at a constant rate. But
Yes,
there
my
is a
lord.
limit of how many
Take
plasma
and hold.
generators can be built per stronghold. Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed. The Emperor protects.
Weapons at ready. It is time.
Those Imperial Guardsmen look
Lord.
like they could use some assistance. Come, brothers,
As you
make
wish.
haste.
Our prayers have been answered. Here come the
Build
Space
routine
Marines!
721 initiated.
Awaiting orders. For the Emperor!
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
What would you have me do? While the enemies of the Emperor
Awaiting
still
orders.
draw breath, there can be no peace. What would you have me do?
Orders received.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Under fire!
What would you have me do? My aim shall not falter.
At your command. Orders received, brother. Moving out. For the Emperor! Maintain attack formation.
Regroup!
Awaiting orders. Charge!
Here to serve. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. For the Emperor! We are the Emperor's chosen. We are the Emperor's chosen. Charge!
Praise the Emperor. My aim shall not falter. The Emperor protects. My aim shall not falter.
Fear denies faith. Under fire!
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Heresy grows from idleness. Faith is our shield.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Faith is our shield. Direct us to the enemy. Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation. Direct us to the enemy. For the Emperor! Moving out. Understood.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Faith is our shield. Cleanse, purge, kill! Charge! Charge!
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes, Lord?
Awaiting orders.
Form up, men! There's
Here
work to be done!
serve.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Excellent. This orc camp has been destroyed.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Under fire!
Yes, Lord? Build routine 721 initiated.
For the Emperor! We are the Emperor's chosen. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Awaiting orders. Ever vigilant.
Today the enemy shall know fear. My aim shall not falter.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Faith is our shield. Under fire! Onward to glory!
Here to serve. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Heresy grows from idleness.
My faith is my shield. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Ever vigilant. Under fire! charge!
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
There, this day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Victory is ours!
I am honored to be in the presence of a librarian. I wish to know how my men can better serve you.
We shall wait for the captain to finish his prayers. I saw you stand against the orcs. You are a brave man, Colonel. I wish I could say the same of your men.
I shall strengthen their resolve, my lord.
See that you do, or we shall do it for you. You have something you wish to say. Say it, Colonel.
How did you know?
Even without my psychic gifts, it is obvious. Speak.
Is it true your company eradicated a heresy on the planet of Cyrene recently? An exterminatus, down to the planet's last man, woman and child?
Colonel, your company is welcome, but such questions are not. Do not ask the captain about Cyrene if you intend to remain in his good graces. Brother Captain, the Colonel wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply. War Journal of Captain Gabriel Angelos. The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main Orc offensive at the spaceport, the bulk of their force is not engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction. The Blood Ravens will not allow this to occur. Orbital monitoring has detected an area in the southern forests where the Orcs appear to be massing. Orcs only respect strength, so they will look to the largest of their groups to lead them. We will insert a small, covert strike force to eliminate these Orc leaders and destroy any encampments where the Orcs might mass. This should cut to the heart of the Orcs' fighting spirit and delay their inevitable counterattack. We must tread lightly, lest we disturb this slumbering beast. You have your orders. Now go. And may the Emperor protect you.
I do not care for all this sneaking about.
I know, old friend. You always have preferred the direct approach.
We have the Imperial Guard. Why not send them into battle instead of treating them like glorified shepherds?
If we meet the Orcs in force, they cannot possibly stand before us.
We have fought the Orc 100 times before. They thrive on war. A direct assault on them would likely improve their morale, and simply attract more of them. The casualties would be enormous.
What are the Imperial Guard for if not to die for their Emperor? At the very least, we should retain a regiment to remain at our core. We have little support this far out. We would not want to be remembered for our carelessness.
We, old friend? Or me?
We are brothers, Gabriel. You know better than to ask that question. I know what this is about. There was nothing you could have done to save Cyrene.
Do not mention that place again, Isidore. Cyrene was my homeworld. My responsibility. Scout Team 3, do you copy?
Yes, my lord.
The local Imperial waterworks has fallen into Orc hands. If we are to reclaim this area, we must first retake this position. Scouts have infiltrated ahead of you and will assist you in your reconnaissance. If things prove to be more than you can handle, reinforcements will be mobilized to assist.
Getting into position. This area is crawling with orcs. We should infiltrate to sneak past any enemy positions. Do not get too close, scouts, or we may be spotted. Yes, my lord. Scouts here. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts here. Scouts charge. At your command, commencing infiltration. I sense danger. We will root it out. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. On patrol. Scouts advance. Scouts charge. At your command. Getting into position. Scouts advance. Gathering intelligence. Scouts sense danger. We will root it out in position.
The wretched Xenos are guarding a strategic point.
Yes,
Scout Team 2 is upgraded with sniper rifles.
Scouts charge.
They will make short work of these orcs.
Yes, my lord. Area secured. At your command. Getting into position. Scouts here. Yes, my lord. Search commencing. Getting into position. On patrol. There is an orc patrol. Wait for them to pass before we attempt to sneak by.
Under fire!
Search commencing. Scouts advance. On patrol. Yes, my lord. Scouts ready. Yes, my lord. Defending objective. Scouts ready. Yes, my lord. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts ready. Scouts advance. Search commencing. I sense danger. We will root it out. Commencing infiltration. Gathering intelligence. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Getting into position. Scouts advance. Scouts in position.
Excellent. Your Scout Marine Squad is now invisible to all enemies except for commanders. Keep in mind, though, if you are attacked, your invisibility will be broken, and some time will pass before you can utilize it again.
Gathering intelligence. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. There's our target. A large orc noble who looks like he's in charge of this bunch. Move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Severely weaken the orc morale. Getting into position.
Under fire!
Getting into position. Scouts advance. On patrol. I sense danger. We will root it out. Scouts charge. Scouts ready. Yes, my lord. At your command. At your command. Scouts awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. I sense danger, Scout. Rooted out. Yes, your command. Yes, my lord. Scouts here. Scouts charge. Scouts awaiting orders. Scouts ready. Getting into position. Commencing infiltration. Scouts advance. There's our target. A large orc knob who looks like he's in charge of this bunch. If we kill him, we'll severely weaken the orc morale. Scouts charge.
I command in the name of the Emperor. Orc knob is dead. We will take it from here.
Getting into position.
Fear denies faith. Maintain attack formation. Charge!
My faith is my shield. My aim shall not falter. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. My aim shall not falter.
Scouts charge.
My aim shall not falter.
Under fire!
Scouts ready. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Yes, my lord. Ever vigilant. Moving out. Charge! Moving out. Moving out. Charge. Cleanse. Purge.
Scouts in position.
Faith is our shield.
Well done. He who stands with me shall be my brother. Now we must start building a base before we hunt down the rest of the orcs.
Search commencing.
Let us capture these strategic points and establish a base of operations.
Most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Heresy grows from idleness. Understood. Charge!
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
On patrol. Gathering intelligence. Objective. Scouts awaiting orders. Yes, my lord.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yes, lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
patrol. Scouts awaiting orders.
Today the enemy shall know fear. My aim shall not falter.
Here to serve.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Praise the Emperor. My aim shall not falter.
Fear denies faith. Orders received, brother. Moving out. Under fire.
Scouts here, gathering intelligence. Scouts charge. Scouts here. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Search commencing.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Yes, my lord. Infiltrating enemy territory.
Here to serve. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Scouts here.
peace.
Scouts in position. Commencing infiltration. Commencing infiltration.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Yes,
Kilo
my lord.
sighted.
Yes, my lord.
Under fire.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Defending objective. Scouts in position.
Ever vigilant.
Yes, my lord. On patrol.
Charge.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Marine
there
squad
can be
deployed.
At your command. Commencing infiltration.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine
We
721
are the Emperor's
initiated.
chosen.
Scouts here. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
Marine squad deployed.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Scouts awaiting orders.
What would you have me do?
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Under fire. What's your order? Marine squad deployed.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Fear denies faith. Ever vigilant.
While the enemies of the
Ever
Emperor still
vigilant.
draw breath, there can be no peace.
What's your order?
Yes, Lord.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Heresy grows from idleness. Charge!
Today the enemy
At
shall
your
know
command.
fear.
Search commencing.
Ever vigilant.
Scouts here.
Under fire. We stand ready. Charge! Stay vigilant, brothers. Charge! Charge!
Here to serve.
Scouts in position.
Yes, my lord. Fear our wrath. Weapons at ready. It is time. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Praise the Emperor. My aim shall not falter.
Charge.
Defending objective.
Understood. Orders received. Orders received.
We will
Under
need
fire.
more than heavy bolters to defeat these orcs. We
Getting
must
the scouts
upgrade the
awaiting
stronghold
orders.
to gain access to
patrol.
the tools we will need to destroy this plague.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one.
Scouts here. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
While the enemies of the
I
Emperor
command in
still
the name
draw
of the
breath,
Emperor.
there can be no peace. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Yes, most beneficent one.
At your command. We stand ready. Charge! Direct us to the enemy.
Scouts here, infiltrating enemy territory.
Under fire! Ever vigilant. Awaiting orders. Charge!
Scouts ready.
The all-telling eyes of the skull probes are with us. Find them on our listening posts. The monastery is complete.
Marine squad
Sergeants
deployed.
will inspire your
Yes,
Space Marine
most
squads to
beneficent
greater
one.
feats of heroism. And rocket launchers will make short work of orc buildings.
At your command. We are the Emperor's chosen. At your command. Yes, my lord.
Defending objective.
Marine squad deployed. Fear denies faith. Charge! Awaiting orders.
I await your
Under
instructions. I exist
On
to
alert,
serve.
brothers. The enemy must be nearby. I serve mankind. We must upgrade an existing listening post with the fortified position add-on. This upgrade will increase the requisition income and add better defenses
Yes,
to the
Lord.
listening post. Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Heresy grows from idleness. Onward to glory!
The Emperor protects. My aim shall not falter.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
The listening post is now earning more requisition, has better armor against enemy attacks, and has a gun emplacement to strike back.
Marine squad deployed. Under fire, ever vigilant. Onward to glory! Ever vigilant. Faith is our shield, ever vigilant. Fear denies faith. Onward to glory! We stand ready.
Yes, Lord?
What's your order? Onward to glory! Faith is our shield. Charge! Ever vigilant. Awaiting orders. We are the Emperor's chosen. Under fire! Faith is our shield. Fear denies faith.
My faith is my shield. I shall not fail. My aim shall not
Heresy
falter.
grows from idleness.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. We shall know no fear. For terror.
At your command. Yes, my lord.
He who stands with
At your
me shall
command.
be my brother.
Orders received.
The Emperor protects. What would you have me do? For the Emperor.
Under
For
fire.
the glory of the Emperor.
Scouts awaiting orders.
What's your order? We stand ready.
My faith is my shield.
Scouts here.
Awaiting orders. Charge! At your command. Squad deployed. We are the Emperor's chosen. Awaiting orders. Charge! Charge!
Praise the Emperor. My aim shall not falter.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Under fire! Direct us to the enemy. Ever vigilant.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there will be no peace.
Scouts ready. Infiltrating enemy territory.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Faith is our shield. Ever vigilant.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Fear denies faith. Fear our wrath.
Yes, my lord. Yes, defending objective. Search commencing. Scouts charge.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Under fire! Direct us to the enemy. Yes, my lord. We are the Emperor's chosen. Heresy grows from idleness. Onward to glory!
Defending objective.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. My faith is my shield. My aim shall not falter. Praise the Emperor. Agreed. For the honor of the chapter. My aim shall not falter. For Terra.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Direct us to the enemy. Direct us to the enemy. Fear denies faith. Charge!
At your command.
I await your instructions. As you wish.
Heresy grows from idleness. Charge! We are the Emperor's chosen. Charge! Awaiting orders. Stay vigilant, brothers. Under fire!
Scouts in position.
To me, my brothers!
Scouts advance.
Charge!
What would you have me do? My aim shall not falter.
The Emperor protects.
Ever vigilant. Charge!
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
Heresy grows from idleness.
What would you have me do? My aim shall not falter.
Awaiting orders. Charge. Yes, my lord. We stand ready. At your command.
We'll get through this, I know it.
Heresy grows from idleness. Moving out. We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, my lord. The Emperor protects. Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Under fire. We stand ready. Orders received, brother. Charge! At your command.
I must speak with the captain.
He is giving the Emperor his praise. Leave him this moment.
Yes, brother librarian. We completed our sweep of the area and can find no more orcs.
Indeed. Tell your squad to move ahead and clear the company's path.
Yes, brother librarian.
I will suffer no trespass.
The Orc invasion is far more serious than we originally imagined. The Imperial Navy, with the help of the Bloodraven's battle barge, the Litany of Fury, has regained tenuous control of the space around the planet. However, the number of Orc troops and supplies that have reached planetside far exceeds our original estimates. The Orc menace has spread throughout the low-population areas of the planet. Civilians are fleeing in mass to the cities, where they hope the higher concentration of Imperial Guard can protect them. Due to our recent actions, we were able to destroy several Orc forward encampments and kill many of their leaders. So we can expect at least a brief respite from further Orc attacks in this area. The Bloodravens have returned to the capital city of Magna Bonum to prepare the defenses during this downtime. Brother Mateel, second squad is to man those buildings opposite the market streets. Go! Brother Tantheus, take ninth squad and shore up our defenses along our southern flank. We need those gun emplacements operational. That is correct, Brother Corrales. Begin executing Protocol 18. We will silence that Orc artillery.
My lord, I have taken the liberty of stationing my Imperial Guard around the key facilities, including the spaceport and power plant.
Your initiative is admirable, Colonel, but I need you to pull your men back to this location where they can concentrate their defense.
But if we abandon the spaceport...
We cannot hold the spaceport, Colonel. We have to maximize our defense in one location to assure victory. Do not mistake the Orcs' simple manner for stupidity. They are far more cunning than they may seem. Now go.
Yes, my lord. I do not agree with this course of action. Why are we sitting back waiting for the Orcs to strike? We should attack! Surely it is better than doing nothing.
You would have us meet the Orcs on open ground? That would be madness. It is written in the Codex Astartes that this situation calls for a defensive action.
Of course. You are right. Perhaps patience is the better virtue here.
Brothers, the Orcs have overrun the city. This transgression shall not stand. We will fight until the last Orc is dead. Heavy bolter turrets have been made available to us. Be sure to place their defensive power wisely. Landmines are now available for placement in our enemy's paths.
I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders. Fear denies faith.
The Orcs maintain an iron grip on the city's strategic
The Emperor
points.
protects.
We must break their hold
We'll
and
get through
deny
this,
the
I know
Orcs
it.
their supplies.
Yes, my lord. At your command.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Yes, most beneficent
For the
one.
Emperor! For the Emperor! Under fire! What's your order?
Yes, my lord. The Emperor protects.
What
The
is
Emperor
your will?
protects. Following orders. We'll show these filthy aliens what Imperial Guard are made of.
Yes, my lord.
Reporting, sir. Yes, sir. We'll
The
get
Emperor
through
has
this, I know
abandoned
it.
us!
Fear denies faith.
Here to serve.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
I
nearby.
stand ready.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
The Emperor protects.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Awaiting orders. Under fire. Weapons at ready. It is time.
Here to serve.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. The Emperor protects.
Following orders.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
We are the Emperor's chosen. What is your order?
Here to serve. I exist to serve.
The Emperor protects.
Fear denies faith.
Here to
Scouts
serve.
reporting for duty.
I await your
Marine squad
instructions.
deployed. Fear denies for the Empire. Charge.
Here to serve. Build routine Yes, 721 initiated.
At your command. We stand ready. Marine squad deployed.
Yes, Lord. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated
Emperor.
instructions.
At your command. Yes, my lord. Marine squad deployed.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
Scouts awaiting orders. Commencing infiltration. We will move ahead
We
and mark
stand
any
ready.
enemy positions.
Orders received, brother. Maintain attack formation. For the Emperor! Yes, my lord. Onward to glory!
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Yes, Lord. Build routine
Under fire.
721 initiated. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Faith is our shield. Orders received, brother.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Awaiting orders. Moving out. Cleanse. Purge. Kill. What's your order? Under fire. Fear denies faith. Direct us to the enemy. Marine squad deployed. Fire in the hole!
The blasted orcs have built their infernal structures within the city walls. Destroying these structures is vital if we are to regain control over the city.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Fear denies faith. Squad morale restored. Awaiting orders. Charge! Charge! We are the Emperor's chosen. Charge! Moving out. Cleanse. Purge. Awaiting orders. Charge! We stand ready. Fear denies faith. We are the Emperor's chosen. Faith is our shield.
Scouts in position. Getting into position.
Under fire!
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
We'll show these filthy aliens what Imperial
On
Guard are
alert,
made
brothers.
of.
Hope is the
The
first
enemy must
step
be
on the
nearby.
road to disappointment.
For the Emperor! Heresy grows from idleness. Onward to glory! Stay vigilant, brothers.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Under fire!
What would you have me do? My aim shall not falter.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
What's your order?
Blast and
Faith is our
damnation.
shield.
A sacred machine cult has misfired and landed somewhere within the city. We must recover the
Direct
structure
us to
and
the
any
enemy.
survivors.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. I serve.
Awaiting orders. Under fire is our shield. Awaiting orders. Ever vigilant. Orders received. Awaiting orders.
Reporting, sir. At your command. The Emperor protects. Following orders. We're here. We're here.
This day shall be a glorious one for the
Under
Imperium.
fire.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord? I
Marine squad
assist to
deployed.
serve.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Charge.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Faith is our shield. Direct us to the enemy. Fear denies faith. Charge! Heresy grows from idleness. Orders received, brother.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Charge!
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine
Another mind
721
is like a fortress
initiated.
with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor! Faith is our shield. Maintain attack formation.
There is no such thing as innocence.
At your command.
Only degrees of guilt.
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721
Marine squad
initiated.
deployed. Orders received, brother. Under fire! Fear denies faith.
The Emperor protects. Following orders. My aim shall not falter.
Heresy grows from idleness.
I stand ready.
Under
Moving
fire!
out. Charge!
Faith is our shield. Direct us to the enemy. Direct us to the enemy. At your command.
Yes, most beneficent one.
What is your order? Orders received. For the Emperor! Ever vigilant. What is your order?
Emperor be praised. The machine cult is still intact. We must get a servitor to finish its construction immediately.
Even in death I still serve. Faith is eternal.
Under fire!
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
At your command. Understood.
I await your instructions.
For the Emperor! We stand ready.
What would you have me do? My aim shall not falter.
Even in death I still serve.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Under
This
fire!
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
We stand ready.
Here to serve. Build routine 721
Under fire.
initiated. Yes, Lord. I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
Yes, my lord. Charge!
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Emperor has abandoned us!
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one.
Under fire! We are the Emperor's chosen. Heresy grows from idleness.
Form up, men! There's work
He
to be
who
done!
stands with me shall be my brother.
Command me.
The revered dreadnoughts are standing by. Build them at the machine cult.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Charge!
Even in death I still serve.
At your command.
Yes, my lord. Reporting, sir.
At last, back to war.
At your command.
Under
Yes,
fire.
sir. I exist to serve.
I have awoken. Even in death I still serve.
Direct us to the enemy. Charge. Awaiting orders. Maintain attack formation. Charge.
Command me.
Charge.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Praise the Emperor.
We're here.
I have awoken.
Following orders.
I am ready to serve again. At last, back to war. I am ready to serve again. I will be there soon.
Under fire. Direct us to the enemy. Under fire. Charge.
Even in death I still serve. Faith is eternal.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. Today the enemy shall know fear.
The Emperor protects. Yes, my lord.
At your command. Charge.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be
Under
no
fire.
peace.
I await your instructions. I shall obey. Build routine 721 initiated.
Knock it off, all of yous! We's moving out. We's not gonna stay and fight. I's the biggest orc here, which means I's the leader of yous lousy bunch of gits. We've been waiting and waiting to fight these Marine boys, and we's gonna stomp them bad good. To do that, we need the strength of all the boys, not a small, weak mob of rats like yous boys. Use your skull for something besides thumping. We's orcs, and we's were made for fighting and winning. Sure thing. You're the boss. We's gonna go get Big Boss Orc among us. He got something special planned for these humies.